Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. Today, we are going to be testing out the Mulan x Colourpop makeup collaboration. For those of you who are new here, please know that I do have a medical condition that is making my voice sound like this. I don't smoke. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. This is a medical condition. Thank you. Most of you guys already know that, but since this collection is a highly anticipated one, I figured there's probably going to be new people watching me, so I might as well nip that in the butt. I hope you don't think it's insensitive that I'm talking about makeup and doing my makeup and talking about collections and reviews. I just honestly don't know what else to do. Like, makeup is my therapy, and I really love filming. I love talking about collections. I really love doing all of that stuff. I know a lot of you guys are looking for things to lighten the mood, and yeah, I'm here for you guys. Oh, and I cut my hair. Video is coming on that. I cut it myself, bish. 5 days into self-quarantining or self-isolation, and I'm cutting my hair already. This is the PR box that they have sent. I was actually supposed to go to the Mulan premiere with Colourpop, but we did have a friend in town, and also I just didn't feel comfortable being in a crowd like that. I have asthma and a heart disease, and I'm not trying to get this virus. So this collection is a lot. I don't have prices of anything, unfortunately, so I'll have to look that up online, but we have one main eyeshadow palette. I also thought it was cute that there's a fan, and it's actually like a decent quality fan. We have a Mulan Jasmine Face Milk from Fourth Ray, which is Colourpop's sister brand. We have a gold lip mask, 2 blushes, and the packaging on the outside matches the inside, which I'm a fan of. So it's like still pretty Mulan vibes. I am a big Mulan fan. I loved Mulan growing up. Mulan was actually one of the movies that really, as a kid, got me into makeup when the geishas were all doing makeup and they're like, please bring honor to us all. We have a lipstick, a Luxe liquid lip, which is actually in a smaller tube than what Colourpop normally uses, and a Luxe lip gloss. This PR box is actually really stunning. It's very pretty. I'm hoping that they sell the PR box because that would be cute for some of you who like to collect those types of things. So to save a little bit of time, I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera. I've been loving, by the way, the Glossier Brow Flick and the Boy Brow bomb.com. So I'm gonna go ahead, save some time, do that off camera, and we'll get into testing out this collection. Okay, we're zoomed in. Let's look at the eyeshadow palette. This is what the packaging looks like. Very cute, Mulan vibes. And you open it up and it's very like editorial Mulan. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do right off the bat wish that there was a bit more reds. Personally, I can do without these 2 shades right here. Trend Mood is always coming through for me with these prices. I appreciate you, Sophie. The eyeshadow palette is $22. It's a mix of mattes, shimmers, foiled shades, no pressed glitters. Thank God. I know that pressed glitters are like a thing right now, but I don't want them to be a thing. They scratch your eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite eyeshadow primer. This is from P. Louise, the Mitchell collab in the shade Blank Canvas. Gonna go ahead and just use my fingers. Damn, that's too much. Whoops. You guys, I'm thinking about downloading The Sims and playing it. I've never done it before. I might record myself. Dude, I used to low-key be a gamer back in the day. I'm not even kidding you. I would make kids cry. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but I was a hardcore gamer. I also think I really liked it because the boy I was dating at the time was really into it as well, so I just kind of found that as a way to bond with him. Because, truth be told, there was nothing else that really brought us together. Want to see swatches? Let's do some swatches first. I really want to swatch this shade Loyal. God, I gotta stop getting tattoos. Ooh, that's pretty. Why didn't I tattoo my right arm? Okay, like, this is my swatch arm. Next shade we have is Be Swift, and this is another foil shade. As you could tell, the foil shades, there's a little bit of fallout there, so just be careful. And I'm only gonna swatch a few of the shades to save on some time. This next shade is Warrior, and it's a duochrome. Oh my god, what is my swatching right now? Sorry guys. Next shade is Undefeated. Wow, that's swatched beautifully. The matte shades. I wish there was like a matte red, I'm not gonna lie. Next we have Strike a Match, and this is like a white kind of silvery shade. This next matte shade is called Brave. I feel like I just want to swatch a few of the matte shades so you guys can see. The next one is Strength, which is also a matte shade. Swatches very nicely. Definitely want to do something with the reds. I'm feeling fiery. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna lay down for a transition shade, and I'm going in with my Morphe M441. I'm gonna take the shade Brave and just lay that down in the crease, and I'm pressing extremely lightly so that I don't get any patchiness. My eyelids are a little bit dry today, so that's why I'm just using like extremely light pressure. I'm a big fan of Colourpop eyeshadow palettes. And again, you guys, I do have a discount code with Colourpop. It's NICOL at the checkout, and you get 10% off. I get a little commission. It's a win-win for both of us. I really love Colourpop as a brand. I love the people behind the brand. Everybody's so kind and sweet. Colourpop is truly a brand that I really believe in. So I'm happy to have a discount code with them. And you can use my discount code on anything from Colourpop. Yep, so just kind of putting this in the crease. And I'm gonna do something a little bit risque after this. And by risky, I mean put a shimmer eyeshadow in my crease, which I normally never do. All right, moving on. I'm gonna be going in with the Morphe M514, and I'm gonna take the shade Undefeated. Also, can we just, I'm a little bit annoyed that Mushu was taken out of the movie. And I'm just gonna go ahead and work in the crease with this. I normally don't like to use any shimmer shades in my crease, but there's no red mattes, and we're gonna make do with what we have. And I'm just gonna build this shimmer up in the crease. I'm also gonna pull out my Tati palette because I know a lot of you guys, when I asked you wanted to see a review on this, a lot of people were like, compare it to Tati. So I will eventually get out the Tati palette. So this is working actually pretty nicely in the crease. I'm happy about that. And I'm just kind of building up that intensity, blending nicely, especially for a shimmer shade in the crease, because you never know, you never know. So I think to get a little bit of definition, I wanna go in with the shade Defiant, which is right here. It's a black shade, and I'm using the Colourpop E9 brush, and I'm just gonna work that very slowly on the outer V and into the crease. I don't want this to get like too dark too fast and hard to blend out, so that's why I kind of work with a lot of light dustings of black. And it also does have a little bit of shimmer in it. I mean, not shimmer, sparkles. So if you wanted to make the black have sparkles, I would recommend using like a packing brush, something like this. But yeah, just slowly working with this dark color. And then what I'm gonna do is, like, you obviously see, like, I got it working pretty good in the crease, right? But it needs to be blended. So this is the Colourpop E1 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just feather the edges. This doesn't have any additional product on it, so it's just gonna make it a lot easier to blend. I might even take actually some of that red color, Undefeated. Gonna use that red to blend even more with this black. And it makes such a difference. I love blending. I'm making everything tip over. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the other eye off camera, save some time because we still have a lot to get to here, and I'll be back. Do I do gold on my lid? I think I'm gonna do the gold because I already have red in my crease, you know what I'm saying? And again, I'm taking the shade Be Swift, which is the gold foiled shadow. It is best to use your finger to apply them so that way you get the full payoff and you can really get the intensity. Foiled shadows are meant to be kind of like pressed down, and take your time. This foil is actually pretty easy to use. Other foiled formulas can be a bit tricky, like Kylie's foils are a little bit tricky to use. Go ahead and do the same thing over here, keeping it really low at first with my finger and then going all over the lid. This gold is so pretty. It's like the light I need right now. Okay, now that I have that all on, I'm gonna go in with some mascara, Fenty, duh. I also do want to just say that this palette in general general does have a decent amount of fallout. The shades are still blendable, they're still bomb, but I know some of you guys really do care about fallout, so just wanted to make a note of that. Definitely want to use this eyeshadow palette before your foundation. The lash I'm going to be using today is from Lilly Lashes in the style Miami, and I'm using velour lash glue. It is clear. Use my trusty fan to dry it because I'm impatient AF. Since I'm not wearing any liner, I'm applying it super close to the lash line, like on top of the lash. Just like so. Let's move on to the rest of the collection. There is the Mulan Jasmine Face Milk. I'm actually going to apply that to my skin right now. This is from Fourth Ray. It's just like a hydrating serum. It smells really good if you like jasmine. This is also a good prep to do before you have like your primer on. Just make sure everything is really hydrated underneath. The thing I am noticing is that those foiled shadows, even though they're pressed and they're not a glitter, they're definitely is glitter fallout from it. Like, wow, I didn't realize how much glitter fallout I had all over my face. Well, there's no price for the face milk. It's sold as a bundle, so it would be $17 for the face milk and the lip treatment. So let's move on to lips here. We have this really classic red. It's called Strong Chi. I kind of hope that Colourpop does their liquid lipsticks like this in the future. So this applies nicely. It feels different. It almost feels like a lighter formula. I personally have a bunch of red lipsticks. I don't feel like I'm someone who would probably buy the red lipstick just right off the bat. Again, I do have a lot of red lipsticks, but if you're looking for the collection, then sure. Next, we have a gloss, and this is called Phoenix. It has some shimmer in it. This is their Luxe glosses, and the Luxe glosses are a bit stickier than their normal glosses, but they're really shiny. This is actually kind of pretty to wear on its own. It does have a little bit of glitters in it. And then the last, we have an actual lipstick, and I will read you the prices of everything again. This is called Hua Mulan, and this is a cream. Ooh, and I love the detailing in this packaging. Oh, this is a pretty lip. Yeah, this is super pretty. I'll probably wear this on my lips. It's always easier for me to do my lips before I do my foundation, you know, just because I feel like it's a little bit difficult to wipe everything off the way that I want to wipe it off. So what I'm gonna do now is actually apply the lip mask. And this lip mask is gold. It is so pretty looking. Oh, she is goopy. Oh, wow. So it's pure gold. This has a very luxe feel to it. The prices of the lipsticks are the $9 for the regular lipstick, $9 for the velvet liquid lipstick, and $9 for the Luxe gloss. The lip bundle in general will be $25. So I'm gonna go ahead now and do my foundation, and I'll be right back. I have a little bit of bronzer on, so let's go ahead and take a look at the blushes. Well, one of my blushes is missing a component. That probably was a little error on their end. No big deal. I just can't obviously test that one out for you guys. So we'll go ahead and test this one out. This is a little bit more of a nude tone, and I'm just gonna go in and apply. Oh, this is like a peachy blush. I'm adding a lot so that you guys can see the color. And also my skin is extremely porous, so it will eventually suck this all up. This isn't that bad of a color. I do want to give a little bit of an update on the lip mask. It feels awesome. I could wear it like this and it looks so pretty, you know? But these blushes, $12 each. Obviously, I can only attest to the one I tried, which is called Good Luck Charm. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off this lip mask, even though I don't want to. I'm gonna go ahead and add this Shayla X Colourpop Lippy Pencil. And now I'm going to apply the Hua Mulan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Okay, so we are all zoomed out. I think overall the collection was pretty good. There were definitely some things that were a hit for me, some things that were a miss, or like not necessarily a miss, but things that like I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase. As far as the lipsticks go, for me the lipstick that really stole the show out of this entire thing was Hua Mulan. It's basically what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I really like all the detailing that went into the packaging for this lipstick particularly. And also, like I said, there wasn't really anything wrong with these. I just feel like personally I already have so many red lipsticks. I already have a lot of glosses that are like this. So unless if you are someone who wants to invest in the entire collection, definitely you won't be disappointed. I just am speaking personally if the collection wasn't sent to me. I think this blush that I tested out is really pretty. It'll be gorgeous for the up and coming spring months. I really like the kind of bronzeness to it, and this was good luck charm. I really do love Colourpop's blushes, so this is definitely a hit for me as well. As far as the face milk goes, I haven't used face milk enough times in a row to really feel comfortable recommending it to you guys because it is a face product. However, if you do like Fourth Race skincare, I am a fan of their stuff. I definitely think you would like this. This lip mask for me absolutely stole the entire show, which is like kind of crazy to say. With this entire collection, you would be like, really, Nicole? A lip mask? But it was so nice. If you're like, I can only get one thing, get this lip mask. It is so good. And then lastly, let's talk about the palette. And I'm actually gonna go grab Tati's palette to compare. So this right here is the Tati palette. This is the Colourpop palette. I do see the similarities like most of you guys were pointing out to me. However, these have foiled shadows and these are glitters in here. And the only thing that's really also standing out is like there's not really any specific golds in Tati's palette. I do think that if you have already Tati's palette and you're tight on money right now, I would probably recommend not getting it. I know the world is in such a weird place. Like, I personally don't even know if you guys are interested in buying makeup right now. Let me know for sure. Like, I'm very interested because this is definitely a weird time right now. Like, I was just thinking, like, I'm literally gonna be telling my children and maybe grandchildren one day about this. Like, it's crazy. I think the eyeshadow palette was really good. I really like this look I created. The foils, they are a little bit difficult to work with. They have some glitter in them. There is fallout. There is fallout in this palette, but it doesn't make it impossible to blend with. It's not like a subculture or ABH situation where like you would blend and the shadow would literally go nowhere. I definitely think this and the lip mask is what I was most excited for. These two were the only items that really stood out to me out of this entire collection. I definitely would use this eyeshadow palette again. I like this kind of like burnt orangey red color that's in the center here. I love this red. I definitely will try to do a look with like these lighter colors and see how it turns out. But overall, I think it's swatched really pretty. And if you're a Mulan fan, I think you'll definitely be happy with this. I hope that makes sense for you guys. I hope everybody's doing good, doing well, staying safe, staying at home with their loved ones. And let me know what you thought of the collection, you know? Like, what are your thoughts? Overall, if I had to rate this entire collection out of 10, I would probably give it a 7. I say a 7. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment what you guys think on the collection. I love you guys so much, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. You guys are awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye!